Hey friends, let's tap in. We're gonna do a little new moon in Sagittarius reading. Hope everybody is doing well. I'm gonna pull some tarot cards, pull some oracle cards, see what's going on with the energy for this new moon in Sagittarius. It's taking place on Friday. I'm posting this on Thursday, so yeah. We'll tap in and see. We've got the King of Swords, okay? So some of you are a little detached right now, but observing your surroundings, observing people around you, maybe not saying so much, all right? I like that. I heard steady in your truth, okay? So for some of you, you're in a space where you're embodying your truth. You're not just having to talk it, like talk the talk, you're walking the walk as well, is something that I'm getting, okay? I love this. So there is an air of authority that is coming off of you at this time. I heard what I say goes. And I don't think it's in a way where you're trying to like manage other people's lives or, you know, you got to do things this way. But I think it's when it comes to your own life. You're like, what I say goes when it comes to my life. So some of you could also be getting really clear on your boundaries, what you're going to accept, what doesn't work for you, you know, getting clear on your vision, the direction that you want to go in. Even as we're wrapping up this year, getting clear on what's coming with you, what's not coming with you as we move into 2026, okay? He's got his sword for a reason. So some of you could be cutting things out, all right, that just don't fit into your life. I heard fit into your new timeline. I mean, hey, it is a new moon, all right? Some of you might want to write a list of, you know, intentions that you want to set, maybe for your new year. Goals that you want to accomplish for your new year, all right? You know, if you like the New Year resolutions or whatever, you can start getting clear on what those resolutions are going to be for you, okay? Let's see what else we got coming through. I like the King of Swords. He can be a bit of a, like a asshole. Sometimes people can view him as that, but he's just very, very clear. Like I said, you know, he don't got time for the bullshit. He's someone that's like quick to call it out when he sees it too. And in some cases, he might not even call it out. He might just like, all right, bet, I'm gonna move around. Like, and that's what it is, okay? So some of you could be taking that approach to things where it's like, baby, I ain't even gonna have this conversation with you. We got the Four of Wands. All right, I like this. This is a card of celebration. You know, as we're wrapping up this year, maybe some of you are going to holiday parties. You know, Christmas is around the corner, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all the things. Some of you could have just moved. You could have just got engaged. Congratulations. This card is so interesting because they're like holding up people's heads in victory of like, I guess, a war or something. So off with their heads. And yeah, interestingly enough, the word associated with this card is completion. So I told you with that sword, okay, you just cut some motherfuckers' heads off, okay? I don't know if I could say that on YouTube. Sorry, please don't flag my video. I'm not meaning that in the literal sense, okay? But yeah, I just heard you left their head spinning. So maybe it's going to be different for all of you. You know, some of you definitely had some choice words to communicate to some people, while others of you, you just kind of dipped. The King of Swords, he's known for also going ghost on folks, okay? So you might have done that as well, where it's just like you left people like, yo, what happened? I ain't heard from them, and you know, you said I ain't got shit to say, okay? I heard you know better. Right? So maybe you was dealing with people that was playing in your face and they knew better and they knew they was playing in your face. They just didn't think you was going to do anything about it. So, hey, they learned. So Yeah, you're completing cycles here as you wrap up this universal 9 year, this snake year, right? Shedding the old skin. We like to see that. This came up in the reverse. We have the Chariot, came up in the reverse. Yeah, directions that you were moving in at one point, it's like you put the brakes on hard as fuck. You're like, actually, I'm not going in that direction anymore. I'm moving in a different direction, okay? I like that. I think that's why you left people's heads spinning, because maybe they thought you was going to be moving towards them or something, or moving forward with them into this new year. And some people get in the boot, like literally these last couple weeks of 2025, and they don't expect it. They think everything is all good with y'all, but lo and behold, as they enter into 2026, I heard undelivered. I don't know if you blocked somebody, they're going to be reaching out to you. Happy New Year, just checking in, whoop-de-whoop. Their message ain't going to come through. And yeah, they definitely going to feel some type of way. I don't know, some of y'all dealing with the air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be dealing with the Cancer here as well. Could be dealing with the Taurus, with the Hierophant, okay? Some of you are focused on your values, what matters to you, okay? Going back to what your truth is, defining that for yourselves. For some of you, this Hierophant can be work stuff that you're going to be focused on. This could be school for some of you. You know, you could be learning something here. You could be in this position of the Hierophant, okay? A teacher of some sort, a guide that other people are looking up to. You know, especially if you're, I mean, I don't want to just say if you're in a religious, spiritual space. It could be any kind of space that you're operating in. The Hierophant is also like a counselor, you know, somebody that has a lot of wisdom to share, okay? This could be someone that you're connecting with. I don't know if you know, have like a kind of like a spiritual guru or someone that you consult with. You can definitely be connecting with them here, getting insight into your life. I did mention marriage for some of you as well. The Hierophant can be a higher level commitment, for sure. We have the Eight of Wands here. It came out in the reverse. Communication blocked. Yeah, for sure. This actually has the Sagittarius symbol on it too. The little arrow there in the corner. So yeah, some of y'all could be blocking communication here. Trusting your instincts as the Hierophant, being the leader of your life. Maybe you're the spiritual guru, okay? You be pulling cards, or you're tapped in with prayer, or you be getting dreams and stuff, you know, where you get the drop on people. And like I said, I'm hearing like you left their heads spinning. Like people are really surprised, like, what did I do? What did I say? And it might not have been anything that they actually did or said to you. It could have been something you had a dream about. Like they was moving funny in your dream, you know, and Spirit revealed it to you and you was like, oh, bet. I'm good on you, baby. So it could definitely be a situation like that. Also, I'm getting like slow down, you know, with this Sagittarius new moon, you might want to start picking up speed, but we are going to get ready to transition into Capricorn season. So it's okay to take it slow, take it steady, right? Some of you might be wanting to just rush forward into this new year, but even with that Chariot in the reverse too, it seems like something about kind of slowing down. Let's see. Okay, we have the Magician. Okay, so you could be like working some type of magic here, manifestation, doing ritual here around this new moon. Okay, that number 1 on there too. Makes me think of the first month of the year. Also, 2026 is a universal 1 year. So many of you are going to be tapping into your manifestation powers, okay? laying the groundwork, the foundation for this next 9-year cycle. So a lot of the spiritual work that you're doing is going to have longer term repercussions, okay? And I don't mean that in a bad way, but you know, you are laying the foundation, a new foundation for yourself. We have the Prince of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so it's crazy. All of these energies that are about like moving forward, momentum, they're all in the reverse. The Chariot, the Eight of Wands, the Prince of Wands, okay? So I think this is a really big lesson that you're needing to learn here with this new moon. Something about taking things a little slower, all right? And I get it. It could just be a timing thing as well, because we're still shedding here during this last part of the year. I know the lunar year is going to be like the year of the fire horse. So it might be then when things start to pick up speed a little more. I don't know, like when the new lunar year begins, I think in February or something. Somebody drop it in the comments. Let us know. But yeah, it could be around that time where things start to pick up. And ironically, that's when Saturn and Neptune shift the fuck out of Pisces finally and move into Aries. So you've got that extra firepower there as well. So take your time, all right? Even for like these next couple of months. You know, just kind of let things fall away and do what they need to do. The energy is definitely going to shift right now. You might be feeling a little impatient. You might be feeling a little impulsive. Now is really not the right time to be making any brash moves, okay? I do feel like this is still a time to be clearing some things out, okay? So, you know, use your sword. King of Swords, he's in the upright. So definitely, you know, continue to cut out the bullshit, right? Continue to cut out the dead weight in your life. Continue to cut out the habits that are just not good for you. Continue to cut out the limiting mindsets that you have. Cut out the dead weight and stagnant emotions in your life. And this is definitely a time to clear that out, okay? And when the time is right, baby, that energy is just going to open right up. It's going to open right up and things are going to really start moving forward. Some of you, there could be literally a fire sign here that's showing up in the reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I also have Gemini energy with the Magus, the Magician. Is that Magus? Magus? I don't know how to pronounce that. Let's see what else. Might be quiet. Are we done with this deck, Spirit? Oh, so I said we're done. Four of Cups, okay? So this could be saying no to overindulgence. This could be about being more choosy, all right? Being selective. It's okay to say no to certain things. Yeah, don't be afraid to say no. Just because somebody's offering you something doesn't mean you have to take it. So some of you could even kind of be in an energy of excess. Hey, it's that time of year, basically. Especially with the drinks. The drinks are flowing, right? I heard somebody could be inviting you out for drinks. You might tell them no. Could be a Cancer, because they're showing up in the reverse. So I would say no to them. Or it could be this fire sign, Prince of Wands, Mr. Hot in the Pants, Mr. Hot in the Pants, Miss Hot in the Pants. No and no. Five of Cups. Yeah, somebody's going to be disappointed by your no. Oh, well, fuck them. They'll get over it. Like, what you want me to do about it? because you might know, like, no, you're not really that good to be around. Eight of Pentacles, you're just going to focus on work. Head down, just handling your responsibilities, practical shit in your life. Being patient too. Prudence is associated with this card. So being patient, waiting for the right offer. Okay. So if you definitely could have some offer coming in from a Cancer, fire sign. No. Just telling you, it'll be a waste of time. These other energies, they're in the upright. Maybe it's just a matter of timing with these other energies. Like I said, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We got Taurus and we got Gemini again. Okay. That might come in closer to the Lunar New Year as we get further into the universal 1 year. Now I'm hearing T-Pain. I'm gonna buy you a drink. You don't want to drink from this person. Okay, nice. I'd love to see that. We have prosperity. So yeah, focus on your bag right now. It might not be a time to really be too into the relationship stuff, romance. You finna have a windfall too. If you've been struggling a lot financially, things are going to start opening up for you, like big time, moving into next year. Those might be some of the goals, the intentions, the resolutions that you want to write down around this new moon related to your money. Get specific about how much money you want to make next year. Get specific about what you're going to be spending your money on next year, okay? That's definitely going to help you call in the prosperity that is waiting. It's going to open up for you here, for sure. Some of you've been cutting people off. It's because they've been blocking your blessings, first of all. And they have only been around because they know you're going to come into some prosperity. They just been waiting on the right moment. Like, oh, it's just a matter of time. Like, fucking slimy ass motherfuckers. Cut them the fuck off. Like, whoever you've been feeling like, I don't know about you, dog. Cut it out. Cut them off. Because they're definitely trying to get a piece of your pie. I heard a piece of humble pie, so I don't know. You could be humbling somebody. That's what I was saying with that no. You telling somebody no. It's going to be very humbling for them. And they might need to be humbled, though. Let's see. What else we got going on here? Trust the niggle. I'm telling you, what is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? You feeling something like is off with somebody. Trust it. It's not quite right with them. Trust it. Let's see what else we got going on. Now, it's like I was saying earlier, some of you could have had a dream or something. And you're just like, what? Like, it can't be this person. You know, they be smiling in my face, kikiing with me, whoop-de-woo. And then you had a dream that they did some snake shit. That's their real intentions. Yeah, I'm hearing smile in your face, the backstabbers. So yeah, got somebody in your energy that is a backstabber. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. It's time for things to change within a certain connection, relationship dynamic within you. You're changing, right? And when you change, you know, sometimes you just outgrow certain relationships, certain situations that just ain't for you anymore. Okay, so you're gonna notice it too. I'm telling you, when these planets start to shift and do what they do. As we get into this Lunar New Year, this Universal 1 year, shit, as we hit Aries season next year, it's going to be a lot of change. Like really like this first quarter of the year, you're going to see a lot of changes. Just trust it. Okay. Look, we got adversity underneath the deck. Some of the changes might be a little difficult. It might be a little rocky. You know, I ain't gonna hold you, but you'll be all right. Okay. What don't kill you only make you stronger. But just know too, remember, this is what you headed towards. All right. So just kind of keep your eyes on the prize, because that prosperity is coming in, baby. All right, my loves. With that being said, I'm going to wrap up this reading here. If you enjoyed this, if it resonated, look, if you're trying to get into this prosperity, go ahead, hit that like, drop me a comment below, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until next time, sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.